the presence of everyone that was chosen this year, especially the 3 others for District Teacher of the Year. You just saw that, I mean, Jessie is phenomenal, and the work that she is doing at Orange Grove is, it can't even be put into words. And so I'm just honored and humbled to be here. And shout out to Roosevelt, thanks for showing up. So I am a talker, and so I'm going to be here all night. Just kidding, I wrote down what I was going to say, otherwise I would keep you here all night, so I'll try not to. But my name is Joanna, or Annie Hanson is what I go by, and I'm a teacher at Roosevelt. And I grew up in Corona Norco, and I actually started as a nervous first grader at Lincoln Alternative. I went on to, what's it called, CFIS? It was a long time ago. Went on CFIS, and then I graduated from Santiago High School. So I am literally a product of CNUSD, and a proud product of that. So it wasn't until my 6th grade year at Lincoln that I had a teacher that changed my life. And I never understood why teachers, or why people would go to school to become teachers. Why would you go to school to go back to school? That made no sense to me. Like, I don't want to do homework. Why would I choose to grade homework? It made no sense. Until I met my 6th grade teacher, Miss Julie Clark, and it made sense to me why you would do that, because she had a true love for what she was doing. And I had her as a 2nd year teacher, and she was incredible. She actually let us play PE one day outside in the rain when all the other teachers had canceled. She let us do a science experiment once that included chewing gum. And if you don't know, chewing gum in school in 6th grade is like the biggest deal ever. So she was pretty cool. She took us on the 6th grade field trip to SeaWorld, and unbeknownst to her, she changed my life that year. She gave me a role model, a strong woman to look up to, and has actually shaped the woman that I am today, and she has never known that. Years have passed, and I went to college and decided to become a teacher. I earned my credential and have dedicated my own life to empowering my own students, and last year was named District Teacher of the Year. Dr. Tillery sent an email that's to all of the staff of CNUSD announcing our 4 names. And emails started flooding my email account of just friends that I had saying congratulations. And one email stood out among all the rest. And it read, "Hi, I don't know if you're the same Joanna Hanson that I had in 6th grade, in my 6th grade class at Lincoln a bazillion years ago, but I wanted to say congratulations on your Teacher of the Year award. I used to be Miss Clark back then. I currently teach 2nd grade at Corona Ranch Elementary. Hope you have a great day. Julie Ponsford." I read that email in my classroom as tears streamed down my face. Even a bazillion years later, she was going the extra mile. She didn't know that she was my favorite teacher of all time. She didn't know that she had changed my life. And she wouldn't know, and she would never know. Because I never wrote her a thank you card. I never said thank you to her or wrote her an email. I never had an edible arrangement sent to her classroom. Her impact on my life would have gone unacknowledged. This experience served as a reminder to me, as I hope it does to each and every one of you, that you will never know the impact that you have on your students, ever. It was Mother Teresa that said, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters and hope to create many ripples." And as teachers, I hope we understand the power of the stones that we cast, that we create many ripples, inspiring our students to then also cast many stones. Driving home this belief was when I had my student leaders, also known as link leaders, instruct every freshman to write a letter dedicating their CST scores to someone in their life. I'm crazy, I know. But this was because students often think that those test scores didn't matter, and they were dedicating their test scores to that person, not because they had to, but because they chose to, as a thank you to that person in their life. So we read over 1,000 letters that year. We have a lot of freshmen at Roosevelt. The letters were addressed to my mom, to my grandmother, to my grandfather, to my teacher, my little brother. And after working our way through the piles, we found one letter where a freshman had dedicated his letter to Laura, his link leader. He said, "No one in my family cares about school." Laura was the first person to actually care about my grades and care about me. And that letter defines the community that I believe that we as teachers can build. Reciprocal trust, commitment to helping each other, and as we cast our stones, many without any thanks in return, we remember that we have the power to change the world one student at a time. Thank you.